Hello, and thanks for listening to your SCAMLE's exclusive podcast, ExplorED. On these episodes, you will enjoy exclusive interviews with some names you recognize and some people you'll be meeting for the first time. In each of our episodes, we will ask you to think and grow and reflect as a professional educator. If you aren't yet a member of SCAMLE, we encourage you to join today. More information can be found at www.scamle.org. There, find out more information about membership, conferences, and professional development opportunities. And don't forget to join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. My name is Sarah Evanson Atkinson, and I serve as the Professional Development Director for your SCAMLE. I am an educator of 21 years and a past SCAMLE president as well.
On this episode of the ExplorED podcast, I had the opportunity to sit down with Dr. David McDonald, Christy Matkovich, and Dr. Tammy Small. Dr. David McDonald, of course, is the Executive Director of your SCAMLE, and Christy Matkovich and Dr. Tammy Small are the co-chairs for the conference committee. We are 5 days from go time for the annual SCAMLE conference, and it's going to be our return conference when we are going to be back in Myrtle Beach and back together to enjoy a weekend of professional learning, a weekend of networking, and a weekend of just being together. Please stay tuned to hear what they have to say to preview what's happening in Myrtle Beach at the Convention Center in just 5 days. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are excited today to have joining with us on the podcast, Dr. David McDonald, the Executive Director of your SCAMLE, as well as Christy Matkovich and Dr. Tammy Small, and they are the conference committee for this year's conference. So welcome aboard, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks for having us.
So we are going to chat today about the conference, guys. What can attendees look forward to in this year's conference, Dr. McDonald, that maybe is different from what they've seen in the past?
Well, Sarah, first off, let me say we're about 5 days out. So this
5 days, 5 days.
Yes, it is here. It is finally here. I think it's really interesting. We all had no idea what was going to happen 2 years ago when we last convened in one group, and now here we are 2 years later getting to bring everybody back together. This year's conference, it was real important for us to focus on a couple of things. I think first and foremost, we wanted to make sure that everybody felt welcome back, that we could bring a group of people together again from all over our state to celebrate the thing we love, which is middle-level education. And so we wanted to have some opportunities for folks to relax, folks to enjoy that experience, and also to give them an opportunity to learn and grow. So we jam-packed lots and lots of sessions. We know folks want to get lots of great information. They want to have an opportunity to experience lots of great presenters. And so we have that. There are tons of folks this year. We also wanted an opportunity for folks to just enjoy each other again. We've had such a trying time the last couple of years. And so we wanted our conference to celebrate together. We wanted that to sort of permeate our entire weekend and allow opportunities for folks to enjoy. So you might see some games, you might see some activities. I think you're going to see some opportunities to engage in cornhole and big Jenga and lots of prize opportunities and just really neat ways for folks to come together and celebrate and enjoy each other on both a personal level, getting to know each other and the network, but also on that professional level by way of all the great sessions we're going to have available to them.
Tammy and Christy, they are the conference committee. What goes into planning a conference like this one?
One of the things that I think was funny is this is Christy's first year as co-chair, and it was kind of like, and several of our other committee members, it's their first year too. And it was like they had mentioned, it's like pulling back the curtain to the wizard because you don't realize all of the things that you have to do. And so when you sit there and you go to the conference and you think, oh, it's a great app. Oh, we have an app. Oh, we have a program. Oh, we have all these sessions and they're all on different times. And we have presenters and keynotes and and breakfast with bacon. All of those things take time to plan, and nobody really understands that somebody has to actually sit there and plug in all of the sessions into the app. And someone has to make all the signs that go outside the door. And Christy loves making signs now. And then someone has to get on all of the presenter applications and make sure that people have submitted what they need. And someone needs to check with all our schools to watch. And let's just face it, some people just need constant reminders of what's going on. So that is what the committee does. They have to work behind the scenes to make sure that everything goes smooth and everything is amazing.
Dr. Small has indicated that it's your first year on the conference committee. So what's been the most surprising thing that's happened to you that you were like, no way?
Just the amount of people. I mean, Tammy and I are the co-chairs, but there is numerous of people, and everybody takes different little parts. And I guess the biggest thing is how many different little parts there really are to putting it all together. I've attended this conference for years and loved it, and have told people go, it's awesome. It's fun. There's tons of presenters. It's energetic, but I never realized behind the scenes what caused all of that to come together. And so I think that would be it. It would be the number of little things that it takes to make such a great conference, and all the work and hours and time it takes to put into it. But at the end of the day, and having been an attendee in the past, it's awesome as middle level educators to be able to come together and experience that.
So Tammy, what can attendees expect when their feet hit the convention center ground, hallowed ground for us, right? So for our annual convention, what can attendees expect for their experience with us for the weekend?
All right, so we are going to kick off this year with the Middle Level Institute on Friday. And all teacher leaders or admin leaders, school level, district level, anyone that comes to the conference or registers for the conference is welcome to attend that. And then we have a kickoff keynote on Friday. We really liked how that went with Jack Berkmeyer last year when we did our virtual kickoff. And so we have brought in Dr. Shannon Vincent this year to kick off our conference. Then we have some fun in the exhibitor hall. After that, then on Saturday, we kick off early in the morning with some self-care sessions and job-alike sessions. So there's something for everyone in the morning to get ready. And then we are going right into general session and lots of learning and professional networking and just getting a chance to know each other and learn from each other. And we have Jonathan Alzheimer with the Next Level Teaching, which is going to be amazing. And then we have Kim Campbell on Sunday. We have Mona Elethy, who is joining us, who is local, and P. Sloan Joseph, who is also local. So I'm super excited to have them back with us this year and to highlight some of our local talented individuals in South Carolina to share about middle level education. And Prize Patrol. Yeah, you've got to check it out. Okay, I have passed my baton for Prize Patrol on to Jody Rowe from Myrtle Beach area. And she is super excited. She has props, she has hats, she has prizes. She is like all in. She even made megaphone. She made her own megaphone and put Scamly logo on it. I mean, she has really gone all in. So she is super excited. And I can't wait for everyone to see her awesome hat that she bought for the conference Prize Patrol.
Christy, what's for lunch? You know, that's what the middle school kids ask, right? They want to know what's for lunch and what time's PE.
We do have PE, so we have sandwiches for lunch, right? Box sandwiches, and then you can either eat it there if you want to. We do have PE, right? Because we have cornhole and we have Jenga and some other games. Tammy and I are determined to get some people up and dancing, so that can be our PE. Take your lunch that has your different sandwich in it. Take it to a table with a group of people that you might know or might not know and do a lot of networking during that time. And then there'll also be some spotlight sessions that you can go to. So lunch, you will get to choose which lunch you want to go to so that you can also choose a spotlight session.
The afternoon sessions, how long does that go if I want to continue my learning after lunch?
We go till 5:15.
5:15.
Great. So then I can still have time to go home and change and get ready to go out with my friends from school or from new friends that I've made, and I can go out to dinner and enjoy myself. So what happens on Sunday? Should I come back or should I just head home?
No, absolutely come back. There we have the breakfast, right? We have bacon for
Yes.
breakfast.
Bacon for breakfast and some other stuff that goes with it.
Yes, and there's also a session in the morning, and we have some excellent presenters in the morning to start to kick Sunday off to continue our learning. I think we want to be able to spend as much time together, learn as much as we can from each other throughout the entire weekend. We've been away from each other for so long, and be able to get out of our schools with other people from other schools, learn as long as we can. So absolutely, there is still just as much fun on Sunday. So come back, there's sessions, and then there's the general closing
And we have
session.
Kim Campbell, who is always a hoot, and she'll make us laugh and have fun with us.
If all three of you had to narrow it down, because you all have been, like you said, pulling back the curtain and working behind the scenes, what is the one thing that every single attendee should be looking forward to in 5 days?
I think for me, Sarah, the thing that folks should be looking forward to is the fact that we work in the greatest profession there is, contrary to all of the things that people have to say. And we are a strong network when we work together. And what better a way than to bring people from all over this state together into a space and share the talent and expertise of our teachers. We talked about our keynote earlier. It was real important for us to make sure that we didn't have an administrator or a district person or a consultant, that we had a teacher on Saturday to speak to our teachers. And so I think it's just building on that network and having the opportunity to share. To me, that's what everybody ought to be excited about. That is the strength of this professional learning opportunity. And I think it's truly exciting to see everybody have that opportunity to come together again in a room where we can see each other and know that we exist past the flat screen of our computers.
I think that I want everyone to enjoy the sessions. We have such a variety of sessions this year, and we have some new and younger presenters who have not presented before, so mixed in with some of the people that have presented and are still wonderful. But I think one of the sessions that I am looking forward to seeing, and well, a couple of them are new topics like related to TikTok and social media, and using that kind of knowledge that we've learned from social media to teach our classes and to get the kids engaged. So I'm super excited about the variety of sessions that we have to offer. And there is something for everyone, like literally something for everyone in every single session. We have special ed sessions, we have equity sessions, we have admin sessions, we have English, math. There's just so much. And even virtual sessions, which I know that some of us are not excited about the computer anymore, but there's so many new things that people are learning about virtual education that we can't deny that is a huge part of education. So I think that my biggest thing I want everyone to look forward to is the variety of sessions.
So kind of to piggyback all to both of them, and I agree with both of them. So it's kind of hard to go third in here with this question. But I will say that after attending the sessions, listening to the keynote speakers over the past 2 years, and not being able to come together and experiencing what we've all experienced across in our different buildings, coming together and rekindling all of our passions for why we got into this to begin with, doing that together, and the best, like Dr. McDonald said, the best career that you could have, which is working in the middle level, in my opinion. And I think over the past couple of years, we've stuck with it, we fought through it, and through these sessions and through being together and doing all the fun things and networking and refinding that passion and that what drives us again is something that I know I'm excited about, and finding that with other educators around the awesome state of South Carolina.
So Dr. McDonald, final thoughts here. So if someone is listening right now and they're going, but I just didn't know, is there still time to register, and how would I do that if I wanted to?
There is absolutely still time to register. All you need to do is go to www.scamle.org, click on the conference tab, and the registration link is still there. The cost has gone up a little bit, but if you are a member, there's still a reduced rate for you. But if you're not a member, we encourage you to become a member because you're going to save that money in the end. But being a member gives you access to all of our things all year round. Sarah, it's so important that folks realize just the amount of learning opportunities that they'll have at this conference. And we have some fabulous vendors. Lots of different opportunities, some new folks who are with us for the first time ever this year. And for those folks who are looking for a job, we have a whole bunch of school districts who are here doing recruitment. And so if you're looking for the first job, or you're looking for just a new place to call home, there will be lots of school districts here. So if you're looking and you still haven't registered yet, it's not too late. You can register even walking in at the last minute, but we encourage you not to do that because that creates a little bit of a challenge for us. But we certainly will allow registrations right up until Thursday afternoon. So please just go to www.scamle.org, register today, look at our program, look at all the great resources that are out there.
I will say too that I know that some people might be concerned about Friday and substitutes because there's such a shortage of substitutes everywhere. But that doesn't mean that you can't come, because Friday night you can just pop in before 7:30, register, and if you don't get there to register on Friday night, you can always come in on Saturday morning and still get the bulk of the conference. So even if you can't get a substitute on Friday, your principals can still send you, and you can come on Saturday morning and still get the biggest part